Hello, Prim friends. Well, we survived the Christmas open house, and you may notice that there are a lot of things a little bit different. It was such a wonderful turnout. So nice to meet so many of you from all over. It was nice meeting shoppers and viewers from Wisconsin who were here. Also, the fun people from West Virginia who were here. Keep checking those items off that list, and I'm going to keep watching for that set of sugar nips. So I wanted to just kind of zip through here a little bit and show you some of the items that we still have. That big hardware store cubby sold. This afternoon they came and picked that up, so that's exciting. I'm glad it's going and has found its new home. I don't normally talk about prices, but in this case, this is my booth. These are my items, and I know that a lot of you take the time to send the message. I send the message back, and sometimes, you know, it's just easier right now if I tell you some prices if you're interested. These are items that are easily shipped, and we can get them off to you, and you would have them before Christmas. So one of the most special things that we have when we are able to, and it's been several years since I've been able to get it, are these bunches of preserved blueberry juniper. They are $18 a bunch. They are preserved in a glycerin solution, and so they maintain their color, their scent, their flexibility. They are loaded with berries. Again, they're a natural product. It's Mother Nature. So each bunch is a little bit different, but the drying process, the preserving process, means that they are much lighter weight than they are when they're, you know, growing naturally on the plant. So these are approximately 8-ounce bundles. Some of the pieces are 12 and even 15 inches long. But again, they're all different, and in order to maintain that weight or close to that weight, the sizes and the lengths can be different from one bundle to the next. I had a lady on Saturday purchase 5 bundles of them. They are wonderful for decorating. They are great on top of a Christmas present. Take little snips of them, tie them into the bow. They're great in a big Yellowware bowl or a wooden bowl filled with gingerbread, boys and girls. They're just awesome. And something that's so just wonderful about them also is that they last for years and years and years. We have some that are more than 10 years old. So after the Christmas holidays, if you want to, you can bundle them up into a bag or a Ziploc baggie, put it away with your Christmas decorations, and then bring it out again next year. Open that Ziploc bag, and the scent is right there, the color is right there, and they're still flexible. So it's just a really awesome product. And so here's an example of one of the branches that's probably about, I would say that's probably about 15 inches long. That one and this one, see, this piece here is just loaded with berries, but it was in the package with this one. So it is a mixture. Again, it's a natural product, Mother Nature. So if you are interested, those are $18 a piece. Now, the very best way to get in touch with me would be to send me an email at gigi4224@yahoo.com. That's gigi4224@yahoo.com. When those come to me, I will take them in time-stamp order and fill your orders. So if you, I know on occasion somebody has sent an email and maybe they were not on Wi-Fi at that very moment, and then the email gets sent later. So I go by the timestamp that is on my email, that the time that I receive it. That's the only fair way that I can do it. I have several. I had another box that I held back, and so I do have several of these bundles available so that I could offer it to all of you. So those are $18 a bundle, and just let me know in the message how many you would want. Probably the easiest way to invoice is through PayPal, and all I would need is your email address. Even if you don't have a PayPal, I can email you an invoice and you can pay however you choose to. If you prefer to use a check or money order, that's fine too. We just have to work out the details for that with the address. But I'll include all of that. But communicate with me in an email first. Don't just send funds, because I'm going by that email for who gets what and when. So I normally don't talk about prices, but as I'm walking around here, I'm sure that there are some of you that are like, oh, wait a minute, I want that hooked rug. Yes, that hooked rug was done by my mom. It is a reproduction of an early rug. It is hooked on linen, which is, if you are a collector or if you are just starting, that is the material that you want for your backing. It is linen is what they wrapped the mummies in, and you know how well preserved they are. So same situation here. The linen will last lifetimes. It is a generational piece. Burlap does not have that long of a lifetime. It gets broken down, it deteriorates, and so when you find those old vintage rugs and they're coming apart all over, that is not because of the wool, but it is because of the burlap backing. It just deteriorates, and there's really nothing that you can do about it. The linen does not deteriorate. So if you are interested in that rug, again, it's going to be one of those first come, first serve. You can message me on that gigi4224@yahoo.com email address, and that rug is $325. These lamps, these are David T. Smith Turtle Creek Pottery lamps. I have 3 different designs of them. They are, lots of them have the signature of the potter on the back. They are $185. Retail price is between $355 and $455. That's these prices are including the shades, and they are in just beautiful condition. And I'll show you the other one here in a moment. That one looks like fractors, like a fractor. It is much larger, and I have $185 on that one as well. So if you are interested in that, and that is the price, shipping would be on top of that. So if you're interested, you know, you've got to assume it's probably a minimum of $20 to ship these. They are not lightweight. They're going to be double boxed because I'm a fanatic when I'm shipping anything that is pottery or stoneware. In fact, I prefer not to even ship them. So it's going to be at least $20, probably closer to $30 for the shipping. So just kind of have that in mind, because I want it to get there to where you are. This lamp that's right here, this is a 1991 row pottery lamp, and I have $125 on that one. So we'll go around this way. This little lantern here got so much attention this weekend, but again, there's so much here to see, so much here to purchase. But setting in that quite large basket that has the painted edge on it, that's a really sweet piece. And that lantern is $85. The sleeve on the light bulb even is beeswax coated, so real attention to detail in making that. The piece here, that is from Pleasant Hill, Kentucky. It is marked on the back. It is the only one that I've ever seen that has the candle light fixture attached to it. It does work. I only had so many plugs here, so that one is not plugged in. But that one is like the ones that are actually at Pleasant Hill, Kentucky in the living quarters. And like I said, it is the only one that I've ever come across. I've found several that were just the wooden portion, but I've never come across one that had the light fixture part actually attached. I have $145 on that one, and that is less than the retail price of just the base part, if I remember correctly. It was very close to that when we bought one when we visited Pleasant Hill. There are a couple of corn braids. I have $55 a piece on those. The Putnam Fadeless die tin. Let's see, I'll have to pull the price tag out on that one. If you're interested in that, let me know. There are several of the dies in there. If you are a rug hooker or you know someone is, these are a great addition to that collection. That one is $189. There is a bobbin winder, antique lace bobbin winder. That's very, very rare. I have $485 on that piece. The multi-drawers are $225. I have a couple of other David T. Smith pieces also. They're his Santa. This one is Santa. Looks like he's holding another piece of redware pottery. And he's by the, yes, where they fire. And that one is, both of those are $95. They're just beautiful plates. There's the other one, another Christmas plate there. Let's see, the boot jack. That one is the one that came out of that house that had the stone building attached to it here in our local area of Ohio. And what have I got? That's $24 on that if you were interested in that. This beautiful cabinet I can't ship, but it is just so lovely here on this end wall. And it does have the sand cast glass inside the doors. I don't know if you can catch that or not, but it's just really beautifully done. And all divided. The divided lights, I guess is what you would call it, there on the inside. Just beautiful. Beautiful piece of furniture. It is in 2 pieces, so not difficult to move. And we're going to turn around here, and I'm going to show you some of the stone fruit pieces that I do have available. A couple of tins, pure lard. This would be so cute with a little Christmas tree in it. This one also pure lard shortening. Again, cute with some of the greens tucked in it. A couple of gingerbread men. That would just be so charming. And then 2 large, I think those are French, dough or bread boards. The big round ones. They're so dramatic. Would be amazing for a charcuterie board. The largest one there is $225, and the next one, the smaller one, is I think $195. Yes, that one is $195. Then the chandeliers. So this is a nice smaller size, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candle light fixture lights on that one. I have $145 on that one. You will, if you are looking for a chandelier, you'll know that my prices are, I always try to keep them very, very reasonable. This one, I have $225 on it. That is a Lieutenant Moses, is my understanding from my research, would be about $795 or in that price range, and I've got $225 on that. These can be shipped, but again, you pay for the shipping and the insurance that goes along with that. But I'm happy to ship these if you see something that catches your eye. You need it for a Christmas gift or for yourself. I would keep that one in my own home, but I have 1, 2, 3 already. So just don't have enough room for another one in that kind of a style. Here's a tin one with the 4 lights. That one is $95. This beautiful basket, painted basket, that one came from David T. Smith, one of his sales many years ago. That one's $115. The log cabin is so charming, and I've had so many people asking about having that shipped to them. It's $95, but you've got to come in the shop to get it. I'm just not comfortable shipping it. It's very vintage. It is an old piece, and I'm just afraid that if I ship that, you're going to end up opening a box of sticks. And I'm just not willing to do that to it. It's too precious to not have it survive. It just needs to be lifted carefully. I've got it on a little cardboard box at the moment so that it could be picked up to take to the front counter. And there is one of the hooked hearts on a spring left from my mom. She did those as well. That one is $35 with the heart on the spring. So if you see something that you are interested in, I do have several of the runners, all different sizes, shapes, the long runners, the square runners. Some, I've got a couple, I think, of the mustard type. I have a few of the stovetop potpourris. That's my blend of allspice and orange peel, cinnamon, all kinds of wonderful scents in there for on the stovetop with some, either just some water or an orange sliced. Apple cider is great to kind of help just really excite that scent. And then I do have some of the dried artichokes left. Those are $4 each. They are really dramatic here in the bowl. You probably also could string them if you wanted to turn them into a garland. And then the stone fruit. So these pieces here are maybe a little bit more common, probably not the figs so much, but we're gonna go ahead and go with it. These pieces that are right here, these are $20 a piece. There's a lovely dark red plum, the black figs. There was a designer, and I wish I remembered her name. I just don't. It has just left me, but she recommended that when you have a bowl of stone fruit, you always want something black, whether that's the black or really dark grapes, or the black figs, or the black cherries, that there's something in that black that really makes the color pop. We have a miniature fig, that's $35. The banana, I have $45. The 3 strawberries, those are $55 each. And the little walnut. Now, I see there's a little bit of damage on the walnut, so we'll do the walnut for $25 if you watch it here on the video and you contact me. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. I have a porch redo that I'm working on right now. I have a table in my truck, and I'm so excited to show you what I am doing to the porch on the Cape. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you ring that bell. That will tell you when the next video is up, and share. If you hit that share button and share it to your social media pages, you have no idea how big of a help that is for us at our little channel. So take care, everybody. Keep hunting. These prims are out there. They're just waiting for you to find them and take them home.